My name is Ann Shelley Brown.
My name is Mark Steffen.
Talamir Robleski.
My name is Joe Petito.
My name is Katie Cummings.
My name is Bonnie Malecki.
Presently, I am the assistant to both assistant principals.
I teach a variety of math classes here. I teach discrete math, probability and statistics, Algebra 2, and Honors Algebra 1.
I teach AP Psychology and American Legal Issues.
I am a school counselor, swim coach, and student government moderator.
And the Associate Director of Admissions.
I teach film and film production, and I used to teach English.
I did earn 2 varsity letters. I earned 1 in basketball and I earned 1 in field hockey, but not because I played. I was the orange cutter for the team. So back in the day, there was no manager, so to speak, but the girls always received oranges at halftime. So I cut all the oranges for the girls basketball team and the field hockey team. And you can ask Ms. Major to verify that, because she's the one that gave me 2 varsity letters.
When I was at Notre Dame, I was one of those students that was a little bit involved in everything. I was on the swim team, and I was the editor of the newspaper, and I was in all the theatrical productions and Madrigal, and I did dance performance and all that kind of stuff. I was involved in everything and had a lot of fun.
We were teenagers, and so we did kind of the same things. We hung out on weekends with our friends, you went to the movies, you went to dances. The school setting was different. We wore wool uniforms. We walked down the hall. We had to stay to the right. We walked down the hall in silence. There were little hall monitors at all the corners to make sure you stayed to the right.
I see, the students that are here, are pretty much the same, the same type of kids that want to be in a good home, kind of family type of environment. But just, things are very different, Like we didn't even have cell phones until we got our driver's license, and even then, I don't think texting existed. So, not a whole lot as far as the community and the type of kids and the spirit of the school, but just generation things, yeah.
My mom worked in the attendance discipline office, and I ended up, working in there as a faculty assistant. So it was interesting because I was familiar with it, being that, I was already here as a student and then as a parent and now as an employee, so it was kind of done like each level. So it felt like home. It did.
Weird. Like sometimes I forgot initially that I wasn't allowed to be called Katie because I was a student here. So that was strange, and calling teachers by their first name that I had, I still don't do. I just say hi because it feels weird. But now it feels normal.
Did get asked to go on Kairos as a junior, but back then, I went October of my junior year. So it was really nice to, be a part of that program for, 2 full years of high school, and, being a part of campus ministry, and just getting really involved in that program.
My favorite memory of high school is when I was a senior. I was in the spring musical, and I had a somewhat of a bigger part, but I had also won Miss St. Patrick's Day that year, which is weird. But the night of the St. Patrick's Day ball was the same night of closing of the show, and I had to be at both. So I literally took curtain call, washed my hair in a janitor sink in backstage, put on a ball gown, got in a limo, and drove to the St. Patrick's Day ball the same night, and came down a grand staircase like I hadn't just gotten a shower in a janitor sink.
I actually taught, left teaching, worked in government for a while, and really missed teaching. And so ran into our old principal. He said, yeah, we might have an opening, and that's how it all started.
I always knew I wanted to be a teacher, and the teachers here really inspired me. So with my love for math and teaching, I knew this would be the perfect fit for me.